Alright, once in a while I'll go over some of my old videos and realize there were certain things I didn't discuss or things I wanted to get out, and a lot of times my battery will die on me, or a lot of times I'll run out of time. But you know, I was watching one of my old videos about good black males, be yourself, and you know, a lot of the feedback I got on that video was positive. A lot of people agreed with me, and of course a few people didn't agree with me, but you know, I wanted to talk a little bit more about it because it's something I still see today. And you know, I'm not going to sit here and say it's a black woman problem that black women are passing over good black men, because it's not just a black woman problem. Although I do state that it happens more with black men, because it does. But you know, I'm still seeing the same thing, man, and the same thing still happens to me, and especially on a lot of these websites. You know, I don't have a lot of time to go out and look for women because my work schedule, working overnights. But you know, I have been going on a lot of these chat rooms. There's mocospace.com, there's myspace.com, and you know, you read a lot of these women's profiles and a lot of their status updates, man, and a lot of them say that they want a good black male, and where are the good black men? Well, a lot of them say. Or not just good black men, they just say, where are all the good men in general? And you know, I've talked to a lot of males on those sites too, and I have a few friends who are on those dating websites who are black, and a lot of them say the same thing, that you know, and they have their shit together, and they try to hit up some of these females and they get nothing, man. You know, if they don't have this artificial persona about them, or their shirt's not off and they're not wearing the chains and all that, and they just get nothing, man, or they pretty much just get ignored, man. And basically, I'm making this video because if there's any women out there watching this video, and you're one of those women who say you want a good black man, but you're not receptive to him, it's like, what do you really want, man? You know, that's the problem I think a lot of women have. I think a lot of women do not know necessarily what they want, man, and I think it takes a lot of heartbreak, and a lot of them have to experience, you know, just have to experience the heartbreak to realize that, you know, they don't really know what they want. Because at 27 years old, it's like, I consider myself a good-looking guy, and I have a lot of people telling me I'm a good-looking guy, but I still have the same problem. I still have the same problem with women. It's like, I know I don't have a lot of money. I know I'm not rich, but you know, I hold my own pretty good. You know, it's like I got my own car. I do work, and I'm in the process of getting my own place, and it's like, a lot of guys like me just have a hard time finding women. And you know, I know there's black males out there who don't have a hard time obtaining women, but I know there's a lot of us out there that do. I know there's a lot of us males who do have a hard time finding a woman, white or black. And you know, I believe we're last in the dating, right in front of Asian men, Chinese men. I believe black men are second to last in women's options. And I know some people will tell me I'm crazy or whatever, but it's like the statistics don't lie, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like even Hispanic men are in front of us. I think Hispanic women or Hispanic men have an easier time finding women than black men do. And then white men are obviously at the top of the whole pool there, but it's like, And that's why I don't really date younger women anymore. Like I don't go under 25 because just in my experiences, a lot of the women in that age range just don't know what the hell they want. A lot of them talk out of their ass and talk about, I want a good man. He's got to have money, but there's always a but, man. He's got to be a good guy. He's got to have money. He's got to have some swag. It's like a lot of women will just make this list, just pick out these qualities in a guy that are just like, they hold no merit. I mean, of course you want somebody with money. You don't want somebody who's broke, and you want somebody who's attractive. But it's like I don't think a lot of women really actually know what they really want in a man, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I know a lot of black males are just have a hard time finding a woman. You know, and especially a quality woman. And I have dated a few, I'm not gonna lie, I have dated a few Caucasian women since, you know, I've started doing these videos, and the experience it just isn't, I just don't have the positive experience. You know what I'm saying? It's like I just don't click with a lot of Caucasian women in a spiritual kind of way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's hard to date women who see the world in a different way than you do. And just from my, you know, from my experience, I've had the experience, like I've said, I've had the experiences of a black male, and it's like a lot of Caucasian women just don't see the world in that way. You know, and it's kind of hard because a lot of them won't see where you're coming from in certain instances. You know, whereas if I was dating a minority woman, or, you know, a black woman, biracial woman, or Hispanic woman, whatever, I think a lot of them would be able to see where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? So it's like, I just think, like I said in that video, the Black Males Be Yourself, we do have to be ourselves. And don't feel like you have to put on some superficial label to obtain a woman. You know what I mean? Because that woman ain't gonna like you for who you really are once down the road, and you know, she's falling in love with your character. She's not gonna love you for who you really are, man. So it's like, I guess my message is, you know, like I said before, black males, be yourself. Women, know what you really want, man. It's like get your shit together and know what you really want in a male, man. You know what I'm saying? You know the qualities you want, how you want to be treated, and all that. And if you're having the same experiences, if you're dating the same guys and having the same experience, instead of turning to, I hate niggas, I don't like niggas anymore, niggas this and all this shit, it's like instead of bashing all black men, you know, realize that the problem is you. Because essentially at the end of the day, when you're having problems in the dating world, repeatedly, and you keep going into relationships repeatedly and you're having the same results, the end result is you. And it took me 26 years, I'm 27 now, but it took me 26 years to realize that the problem was me. The problem was the women I was dating and the women I was picking. So that's why I've chosen not to date certain women anymore, and I've chosen to you know, take a little time, learn about myself, and then start dating again. But you know, that's just pretty much my message. I'll probably shoot some more videos out there. Just wanted to say what up to Rob, my boy Rob Wuzzle, good friend of mine here on YouTube, and you know, he always gives me shout outs in his video. I thought I'd give him a shout out in this video. So Rob from Texas, what up, what up, what up? All right, boy B Mad is out.